Hello, hi. My name is Drizzly. Not so long ago, I posted a video about 90% winning strategy on soccer betting, and I've received a few messages from people asking me about more about this strategy. And by the way, if you have not seen that video, please check it out now because it's here on this channel. But before doing that, please like this one and subscribe to this channel. What are you looking at? Please subscribe now. Okay, let me get straight to the point. Okay, my strategy is very simple. But first, I use one expect because I'm much more familiar with one expect, and I know that they provide an option to bet on live matches that are already playing. Like for example, Liverpool is playing against Man City, and you know it's live because it's live on SuperSport channel. So that's what I use. I'm not sure about other sites, betting sites like Hollywoodbets, Betway, etc. I'm not sure. Maybe they do have an option to bet on live matches, but for all I know is one expect. By the way, if you want to join one expect, there is a link in the description below. You can join using that link and use the promo code Drizzly48 to get 100% of your first deposit. When I say 100%, if you deposit 100 rand, you get 100 rand. So you have 200 rand, you get 100 rand for free, for example. Okay, let me get straight to the point. My strategy is very simple. I bet on live games, and I usually target matches that have played for more than 45 minutes. I don't just target those games, only the games that have played for more than 45 minutes. I look at three things. I look at the score. I look at the ball position, and I look at the odds. For example, if there's a team that is already winning 1-0 and it's second half, and it has maybe 1.3 odds, and is playing against a team that has more than 2 odds, maybe 2.5 odds, then maybe the game is on 70 minutes. I would definitely bet on that team, the one that has more odds, because there are more chances that that team will win. And the thing or the strategy has been working for me 90% of the time. And the reason why I have such specific odd range, it is because odds can talk, and they can be very loud in most of the time. For example, let's say we have Team A and Team A is playing with Team B. Team A has 1.32 odds and Team B has 1.9 odds. I would not bet on that game because it simply means that the outcomes of that game is very much hard to predict. It is even hard for the bookmakers to tell which team is going to win. Because if you take a look, 1.32 is small, but 1.9 is small as well. So when the bookmakers create those odds, they know that either team can win. So you know what they do? They kind of balance the odds, because the primary objective of the bookmakers is to win, is to make you lose and them win. I don't know, like there is a say that says the house always wins in this betting thing. So all the time they want to make profit. So if they put if they are uncertain about 2 teams, then they put other odds that are kind of balanced, so they know good team. No matter what, like either team wins, they don't lose a lot. So for example, if this 1.32 team A wins, which had 1.32 odds, okay, it was expected. Okay, you are winning, you get that 32% profits of your stake. But as well, if Team B wins, that had was 1.2, 1.9, 1.9 odds. If it wins, you get 90% of your stake, and they lose. They lost. The bookmakers, they lost, but they didn't lose as much as opposed to when they put a team that has 1.32 odds against a team that has 4.7 odds. You know, that's when I bet. If there are 2 teams, one has 1.32 odds and the other one has like 4.7 odds, I enter there. I place my bet on the team that has 1.3 odds, because it means chances of this team winning are very high. And if you take a look, team B that has 4.7 odds, oh man, it can barely win the team. It can barely win because the odds are so high, and even if the team, even if this team wins, the team has that has, let's say team B that has 4.7 odds. If it wins, it means the bookmakers gonna lose a lot of money. That is why it is very much important not to bet on every game. You should analyze. You should analyze the odds. In my case, because I bet on live matches, you should analyze the pole position. The pole position must be high, and you should look at the time. Maybe if the game has played like 70 minutes, then you can enter, you can bet, because that game is approaching 90 minutes, is approaching a finish line, if I may put it in that way. And I know there are 3 standard outcomes on soccer match, on a soccer match. So there is home wins, it's a draw, or away wins. But I'm only focusing on home or away win, because like always when the teams are playing for a win, and we all know that draw is not common, especially in EPL. I'm not talking about PSL because I know those teams they don't like scoring goals. But we'll see this season. Maybe it will be better. So yes, I think my strategy is much more clear now. It is very much simple. You target live games and games that have already played more than 45 minutes, and you look at the odds at the pole position of the losing team, because they must be a losing team. The pole position of the losing team must be of the winning team. You look at the pole position of the winning team. The pole position of the winning team must be, maybe let's say the team is winning, like is leading 1-0, and the pole position, its pole position must be 60% or above. Because if it's below 40%, maybe below 50%, then you know that that team recover bangayishaya futhi yabo. So that's why you should target a team that has a high ball position. But again, we all know that there is nothing 100% guaranteed in betting. That is why, I mean, betting is like guessing. You know, you're not really sure. It is like guessing. That is why you should analyze this. But it's been working for me 90% of the time, as I've already said this before. Yeah, it's been working. Let's use this strategy, and hopefully something positive will come. And yeah, control your emotions.